What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Kaiju Cave. Today I'd like to discuss the new Monsterverse Titan that was revealed over the weekend, Camazotz, or the Death Bat. I've had a lot of people asking out there, is this real, or is it fake, or it's just a copy of Rodan and the picture's been doctored up. Well, it's real. Legendary officials released it at their panel this past weekend at the LA Comic Con, and they did a video on it, and it's definitely real. It looks amazing, and a lot of people have a lot of questions out there, and a lot of it we really can't answer right now because we have very limited information. Is the creature gonna make it into Godzilla versus Kong, or is it strictly going to be reserved for the prequel to Godzilla vs. Kong, which I'm very excited that Legendary is continuing that trend. I'm very excited that we have a new Titan in the Monsterverse, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for the Monsterverse. A lot of people they're asking, hey, we want to see Rodan fight this new monster, and I don't mind that at all. I think that would be great. But if you take a look at Camazotz, the Death Bat as he's called, it looks like a zombie bat that came out of an ancient abyss, and it makes me wonder: did the skull crawlers actually kill off all of Kong's species? And I know they covered that in a previous graphic novel, and I think everyone, all the fans out there, are still wondering, how did Kong get his scars on his chest? And we could very well see that Camazotz is actually the one to do that, and I'm kind of anxious to see if they actually explain it in the upcoming graphic novel, because there could be an ancient rivalry there. It could be a feud between Kong and Camazotz, and I'd actually like to see that flushed out. I'm glad that we got at least something. I mean, we haven't got nothing from in the means of a Godzilla vs. Kong trailer yet, but at least we got a small snippet of information related to the graphic novel that's coming out beforehand. So we'll see. Is Camazotz going to make it in the Godzilla vs. Kong movie? I don't know. I think it's too early to speculate that. But everyone's wondering how powerful he really is. And I've seen a lot of people, oh, it's Batra, and oh, it's Destroyer. Come on, guys. You guys are your fans. You should know that it's definitely not Batra or Destroyer, either one. So just take a close look at it. There's pictures all over the internet right now. There's pictures in my videos. So it's definitely a completely new Titan. Legendary has already explained that. So I'm kind of anxious to see what all your opinions are on the new Titan. So far, everything that I've seen so far seems pretty positive. I've seen some comments out there. People are like, oh, it's just a bat. And it's like, well, I mean, it is a bat, but it's not just a bat. And I think we're going to see a lot of interesting things that are going to come from it. And who knows? It may end up being that Godzilla and Kong are going to have to team up to fight Camazotz. So what are all your guys' thoughts out there? Definitely let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think of the new Monsterverse Titan Camazotz. Do you think we'll see any other new Titans get revealed in the upcoming weeks and months before Godzilla vs. Kong officially comes out in March? And that brings me to my next question: is with no trailer, and I know some people have said, oh, we're going to get the official trailer in November, and that's fine. But with the official trailer not coming out till November, that only leaves a few months till the movie actually comes out, which makes me look back at what the rumors were earlier in the year after Godzilla King of the Monsters came out. Is it actually going to be delayed? Are they going to wait and get everyone's hopes up at the last minute and then turn around and delay the trailer? Which I hope they don't do that. And they need to pay close attention to what they release Godzilla vs. Kong out with. If there's other movies, specifically niche movies, or like a Disney movie again, if it's something like that, Godzilla vs. Kong should stand on its own 2 feet. But I mean, let's be realistic, guys. It's Disney, and not many things can stand up against Disney. So I think that when they bring the movie out, they need to look at that. And if there's anything, coming out at the same time, they need to push it back or push it forward. Otherwise their sales are going to take a hit again, because Godzilla King of the Monsters was a fantastic movie. It gave all the Godzilla fans what they wanted. And it's really crazy, and I know it's already been covered. D-Man's covered it, and other people, I've covered it, and some of my videos. It's, a lot of people said Godzilla 2014 didn't have enough Godzilla, and there was too much acting. And then in Godzilla King of the Monsters, there was too much, Titan or, Godzilla action and not enough story. And it's like, come on, people. It's like, what do you really want? I mean, how the heck do we please you? What can they possibly bring out that would, make you happy? And I think just the problem is I think that, because Godzilla King of the Monsters was delayed by a year, I think that's what really kind of hurt it. I think that's why the sales were down, and you'll see that Godzilla vs. Kong, when it comes out, that it'll have high sales because it's coming right off the tail end of Godzilla King of the Monsters. So back to what I was discussing with Camazotz, the new Titan from the Monsterverse. I mean, what are your guys' thoughts on it? I mean, to me, I think it looks really impressive. I think it's, if it's a bat, I heard everyone asking, we need more, mammal-esque or mammalian type Titans, and I'm definitely fine with that. I mean, right now we know we got Kong, we got this new Titan coming out. We got Behemoth. I mean, so it's pretty cool. I mean, obviously a bat's a mammal, so we'll see when it comes out. What it looks like, what it's capable of, what kind of special powers it has, and is it an ancient rival to Kong? I think that when you look at the possibilities for Skull Island, I think it's kind of limitless, especially considering that there's possibly a gateway on Skull Island, to the Hollow Earth, and who knows what lies underneath there. We know the giant skull crawler came from down there, and it was a very impressive creature. But I think that's just the tip of the iceberg. I think when Godzilla vs. Kong comes out, I think we're going to see what the real threat is, because obviously all the Titans are converging upon Skull Island, and so there must be some larger threat, something that's driving Godzilla to go there. So we'll see, and maybe it has something to do with this Camazotz new Titan, or it could be similar to the Skrull crawlers. This is just a little version, and then the big one is going to come, and maybe Godzilla and Kong will have to fight that. So I'm really excited to see what the potential is for that. I'm kind of hoping, and I know a lot of people are like, oh, I want to see Mecha Godzilla, or I want to see Mecha King Ghidorah, and I want to see Destroyer. I just don't think those Titans are going to show up. I mean, out of all those, I think possibly Mechagodzilla may have the most potential to show up. But I just think that with the technology in the Monsterverse, yeah, that we had the Argo jet and things like that, but I just don't think that we're going to see Mechagodzilla show up. I think overall the Argo jet, that there was a lot of technology there that Monarch showcased, and Castle Bravo with their new base of operations. But I just don't think they're at the realm yet to have the technology to produce a Mechagodzilla. I'm not gonna say that it would be cheesy, because it could come out and it could just blow our socks off. It could be really amazing. I just don't think that we're actually gonna see something that advanced in the Monsterverse yet. I would say maybe one or two more movies, and I think we may get to the point where we have the technology to have a Mechagodzilla, and the same thing goes for Mecha King Ghidorah. I just don't think that we're gonna see that creature show up in the Monsterverse. I just think to build a cyborg, I mean, I think that's way in the future, way beyond the realm of the 21st century. So, but anyway, let me know your thoughts on the new Camazotz Titan and what kind of role he's going to play, and what do you think of the new graphic novel that's going to come out before Godzilla vs. Kong. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below, and if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Kaiju Freaks out.